What if I told you that you could actually put a price tag on planet Earth? Not just a random number, but a real scientific estimate that breaks down every mountain, every ocean, every single human being into cold, hard cash. And the number? It's so massive, it'll make your brain hurt. But here's the kicker. Even if you had all the money in the world, you still couldn't afford it. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how much Earth costs and why Elon Musk would need 10,000 clones of himself just to make a down payment. Let's start with the ultimate question. How much is Earth worth? Scientists have actually tried to answer this. And I'm not talking about some random guy on the internet. I'm talking about Dr. Greg Laughlin, an astronomy professor at Yale University, who came up with a legit formula to calculate the value of planets. According to his calculations, Earth is worth approximately $5 quadrillion. Now, let me help you wrap your head around that number. A quadrillion is 1,000 trillion. That's a 5 followed by 15 zeros. US economy, the largest in the world, has a GDP of about $28.5 trillion. You'd need 175 years of the entire US economy just to match Earth's price tag. Or here's a fun one, all the wealth in the entire world, every stock, bond, house, car, and dollar bill totals about $360 trillion. Earth is worth almost 14 times that. But wait, there's more, because $5 quadrillion is just one estimate. When we dig deeper and start adding up individual components, the number gets even crazier. Let's break down Earth like it's on sale at a cosmic garage sale. What are we actually buying here? Humans. Yeah, you heard that right. If you're buying Earth, you're buying all 8 billion people too. Now, how do you price a human being? Economists look at something called economic value, basically the total productive output and labor value of humanity. Current estimates? $450 trillion. That's the combined economic value of every person's talent, labor, and productivity. Not bad for a species that spends half its time scrolling TikTok. Water. You know that thing that covers 71% of the planet? Turns out it's pretty valuable. All the fresh water and salt water on Earth, if you had to buy it at commercial rates, would cost you upwards of $500 trillion. And get this, fresh water alone was valued at $73.4 trillion in one study, making it the single most valuable natural resource per the BBC Earth Index. Makes sense, you can't exactly live without it. Forests. Earth's forests aren't just pretty, they're expensive. The estimated total value of the world's forests ranges from $50 trillion to $150 trillion. That's almost double the value of all global stock markets. Why so much? Because forests do everything. They regulate climate, produce oxygen, provide timber, support biodiversity, and prevent soil erosion. We've already lost 420 million hectares of forest between 1990 and 2020. That's 10% of all forests gone in just 30 years. Now the big one, minerals and metals. This is where things get insane. Earth's crust is loaded with valuable stuff. Gold, silver, platinum, rare earth elements, iron, copper, you name it. If you could somehow mine and sell every single mineral on Earth, you're looking at $2.5 trillion. That's 2.5 quadrillion. For context, gold in Earth's crust, about 0.004 parts per million. Silver, about 0.08 parts per million. 20 times more abundant than gold. Rhodium, the rarest precious metal, worth $14,000 to $17,000 per ounce. All of Earth's gold ever mined is only worth about $12.2 trillion. A drop in the bucket compared to all the minerals still in the ground. Yes, even the air you're breathing has a price. Scientists estimate the economic value of Earth's atmosphere, mainly the oxygen and nitrogen we rely on, at around $150 trillion. Before humans showed up, the atmosphere was worth an estimated $12 trillion. But thanks to pollution and deforestation, we've lost about $1.2 quadrillion in atmospheric value. Oops. The grand stuff, okay, so let's add this all up. Humans, $450 trillion. Water, $500 trillion. Forests, $150 trillion. Minerals, $2,500 trillion. Atmosphere, $150 trillion. Conservative total, 3.6 quadrillion. But here's where it gets wild. If we include Earth's ecosystems and biodiversity, the services nature provides like pollination, climate regulation, nutrient cycling, scientists estimate that's worth another $33 quadrillion annually. Not a one-time payment. That's every year. So, depending on how you calculate it, Earth's total value could range anywhere from $3.6 trillion to over $37 quadrillion. Most scientists settle on around $5 quadrillion as a reasonable ballpark. But here's the twist. You can't actually buy Earth. International laws like the Outer Space Treaty prevent any person, company, or country from owning planets. Earth isn't on the market. And even if it were, who exactly would you pay? There's no cosmic landlord waiting for a check. Plus, think about the logistics. Let's say you somehow gathered $5 quadrillion. What then? You'd own 8 billion people, awkward, 510 million square kilometers of surface area, 4.06 billion hectares of forests, oceans containing 96.4 million metric tons of fish harvested annually, and one very angry United Nations. So, there you have it. Earth costs about $5 trillion, or roughly 10,000 Elon Musk's 175 years of the US economy, or 14 times all the wealth humanity has ever created. Dr. Greg Laughlin, the scientist who calculated this, said he did it to make people realize how precious our planet really is. Because here's the thing, we're living on a $5 trillion asset, and we're not exactly treating it like one. Maybe that's the real question. If Earth costs $5 trillion, how much would it cost to replace it? Spoiler alert, you can't. So next time someone asks what Earth is worth, you'll know. It's worth more than we could ever pay. And maybe, just maybe, that means we should start taking better care of it. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if your brain is now broken. Subscribe for more mind-blowing facts, and let me know in the comments, if you could buy Earth, what's the first thing you'd do with it?